Hello everybody, Amradorn here. Welcome back to the CentriCraft server. Hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing pretty good. I have a lot more progress to show you, and then we're going to get into today's project. So I finally got my super smelter moved from the old temple over here to the new one. And I've also expanded it. So in the original was 64 furnaces. This one is 128. So I've doubled the size of it. It works really well. I'm really happy with it. Fort came over and made some glass with it the other day, and it just worked like a charm. These chests here, one for fuel, one for what you need to smelt, and it just works really good. Looks like he left me a piece of glass. I did end up having to move the box that the villagers are in. I have them over here now. You can hear them. I don't have a door on it at the moment, but they are in there. There they are. It sounds like I've got some zombies spawning down below. I did also finally tear down the original sorting system, so that I can end up building it over here. I haven't really started on that part yet. That's going to take forever to do. I did get this done, so I have chests on both sides all the way down now. I have a lot of chests that actually don't have anything in them or anything really earmarked in them, so I'm not sure exactly. I will have to, because of the way these sorting systems work on each side, they're actually going to be different. This one will use the Tangotech design over here all the way down. So all of these chests, I would either have to disconnect them from the system, I may use one tower of them as overflow, and then use the rest as, and then just leave the rest disconnected for now. This over here will use a more basic item filter hopper system at the top of each tower. So these down here, I can either use them as overflow to this system, or I might use like one pair as overflow and then either just shut these off, not have them connected until I need them, or and just leave them not connected, which may be the best way to do it. Or I could put stuff in the filters that I know won't be going down this path, and just keep them disconnected. I do want to have these two systems connected so that I could easily transfer stuff between them, but it's not really necessary, so I'm not sure that I'll actually do it. I haven't really made that decision as of yet. Also, I have a pillar of water coming out of the ground. So this is actually for the transportation system for all the items coming off of the kelp and cactus farm. So let's head down here. It's a fairly basic system. It uses soul sand here at the bottom and then water source blocks all the way going up. I've got ice down here to help keep things moving, and then water every so often to move things. And it works fairly well. The only catch is that in order for the kelp farm and the cactus farm to function, and for everything to go through this, I need to be basically at this point. So There you can see some kelp running through. If I'm here at the at my AFK fish farm, this should work, and these items should continue all the way through this system to the storage area. But that's probably about the limit of how it works. So if we go back up here, we can probably follow these items. If I get too far away from the kelp and cactus farm, then it basically unloads and interrupts the system, so you're not collecting anything. Yeah, so we have some kelp and some cactus that have come through. And let's go ahead and put that away real quick. I actually kind of want to put some kelp through the system and cook it up. So why don't I do that real quick? Put a load of kelp into the smelter over here, so we can make some more fuel. And there it goes. I am gonna pretty this up, but you know, at some point. That's kind of a low priority thing for me right now. We do have a little bit of server lag. Also, I am going to add in a relay system so that if I want to, I can actually shut off these bottom hoppers. So that the furnaces will collect. Because these furnaces are collecting all this XP. So I'm going to want to be able to pull that XP out of there at some point. And the best way to do that is to shut the hoppers off, run something through it, and then run down through all the hoppers and pull the stuff out manually. Kind of a pain in the butt, but since the XP doesn't there's no way to collect the XP into a container and then just pull it from there. You know, I can't transport all this XP into something, you know, like an XP potion or an XP block or something like that. XP is not an item that is movable from what I understand, or at least that I have figured out yet. So we're going to stuck there. Let's go ahead and turn this off. I'm going to guess that this is mostly empty, or pretty close. Maybe about halfway. Yeah, so we run through the pretty quick there, and already we've got dried kelp coming in. It runs through really good. I'm really happy with the way the smelter's set up. There we go. Alright, so that is that. Today's project, we are actually going to put some stuff together, head over to the shopping district, and work on the first of our contracts that we have going with Josh the Nerd. We're going to work on his tower for the shopping district. Oh, that's right. I ended up pulling a bunch of stuff out. So let's go ahead and grab the stuff that I need, and then we will head on over there. Alright everybody, we are back and we are in the shopping district and we are headed over here to the tower that is on the racetrack. I've picked up some bone blocks and I'm getting ready to build the building that's around here and kind of redo the tower. So the first thing I want to do is build this section up so that it's in line with the stands over here. So let's grab my bone blocks. and see what we can do. Alright, so and I'm going to go across like this. So we connect this up. So basically this area here is going to be set up to be kind of an entrance to the track itself. There we go. We will carry this over a little bit, but I'm going to get some of this other stuff put together first. There we go. And across. And coming down here. And up. We do have to be careful with some of the redstone that Josh and Simply have around here, so we don't mess that up too much. Of course, I should probably eat at some point because I keep jumping off of these things. We were having some server lag a little while ago. Alright, so I've got that. Well, of course, I would fall down. Alright, so this is going to be our entrance right here to the track, I think. I do want to... come across like this. Now we are going to end up changing out most of the structure of the tower here. So I'm going to start with this corner here, so we get an idea what it looks like as we tie it in. I mean, the overall shape of it actually looks pretty good. It needs to have... That's a piece of redstone. Whoops, and I fell off again. Okay, we will have to watch out for the redstone. I'll take a look at that here in a minute. I do have some quartz stairs, but I don't have a whole lot. We are going to change this out as well. I brought some stone for that. So let's start by clearing this out. Again, we got to be very careful of the redstone that's down there. Alright, so we got that. You know, so some glass in here might be kind of cool. How far does that red go? Yeah, not quite. I kind of want a wall here. I've only kind of vaguely planned this out. I haven't like truly sat down and said, "Hey, this is exactly what I'm going to do." So we are playing this a little bit by ear, and I may end up having to go get some more bone blocks. Let's see what we can come up with. There we go. Now the tower will need an entrance. I'm planning on doing that right here. We'll have to find a way to get some stairs going up to that doorway. See. Is this really used by anything? Let's go ahead and fill this out. More stone. That's andesite. Well, here's an idea what we could do. Since I didn't bring enough stone, let's go ahead and pull the stone back out. At least to this area here. Alright, so we pulled that stone out. And then okay, whoops. There we go. Oh, that was not a good idea. Well, we're gonna have to pillar our way up through here. Sorry, Josh. Didn't mean to fall through your build. There we go. And then we can use stone to fill in the pattern. There we go. And then bone blocks here. And I think we'll do bone blocks here. this. And up. So this area here can be like the tickets counter. You know, when people want to come to the track. It could also be where they do betting. Let's make a couple of slabs of quartz here. There we go. Actually, that's a little on the low side. Let's do that. And then here, we will do this. So it kind of looks like a booth. There we go. So they got kind of a ticket booth here. You come in and, you know, buy your stuff for betting. We could put a door here for folks, you know, for the concession stand people. Come across there. And did I bring any torches? I didn't. We need some red concrete in this. Can't forget about the red concrete. Why don't we actually put that up here? Now it is powder at the moment. There we go. All right. I think that'll look nice. Actually, yeah. So it makes the door... Did I not get the door the same size? I didn't, because this is not in the same place on both sides. There we go. Of course, to do this on this side, we'll have to do this. We'll have to put it down through here. Okay. And then through here. And then we want bone blocks. Across here. and then here as well. Now we are going to have to figure out some sort of roof for this. Some more quartz stairs might be in order. There we go. And yeah. Alright, so this is our entrance to the track. You know, you've got the Golden Nugget Casino over here that you can look down in and visit. So, and then over here you have the entrance to the track itself. You buy your ticket, and you can do your betting, and then you move on into here so that you can sit up here into the bleachers and watch the race. You've got the stables over there, and then I think we're going to try to build them a concession stand of some sort over here, and then we're going to work on the tower. So I'm going to get that stuff done, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright folks, we are back, and I wanted to show you the progress that I've made so far. I still have a long way to go before this is finished. I've got some ideas that I want to do. I'm actually pulling some ideas from Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky, where the Kentucky Derby is actually held. I am going to do this tower a little different. The top of it will end up moving over so it's in alignment. I'm not yet certain on the size of it. I think it may be a little bit larger than I had originally planned, so I may end up cutting the size down a little bit. I do need to be careful because there is some redstone inside that I don't want to mess up or really force Josh and simply to rebuild. I would like to put something over here, but that's a little bit out of the scope of the contract that the build contract. Even this little addition over here is a little bit more than what we had originally planned, but I like the way that it's looking so far. I am going to end up putting a roof on the stands. I've already talked to them about that, and so we're going to do the roof. It's going to be a stone brick roof because I want it to be gray in color. And then I'm going to have two small spires on it with a kind of a white gable end on each, underneath each one. So we'll get that done here in probably the next few days. And we'll come back and look at it in another episode. So I'm well over time for this episode. So I'm gonna have to close it out here. I wanted to get this build done in this episode, but it's just not gonna happen. There's just too much going on with it, and too many design changes happening as I go along in order for me to do that. But we will get it done here in the next few days, hopefully. Until then, my name has been Amradorn. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. And if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.